How do I cancel a contract if I'm buying a property in New South Wales? If you've entered into a contract, that is exchanged or signed a contract for a property purchase in New South Wales, you are in a binding contract. And what that means is if you don't formally rescind, also known as cancel the contract via your solicitor or conveyancer, you can be bound to purchase the property, meaning you will be liable to pay up to 10% of the purchase price to the vendor. So it's important to do the right diligence and understand what needs to happen during the cooling off period so you don't end up in this circumstance. Once you've signed a contract and the vendor signs the contract and the contract has been exchanged and is binding, you must make a decision during the cooling off period whether you want to buy the property 100%. This could be taking into consideration your financial position, any diligence such as building and pest report, strata report for any strata property, and whether you really want to 100% want to buy the property. If the property does not tick all the boxes and you do get cold feet, you need to tell your solicitor or conveyancer to rescind the contract. What this means is they will prepare a letter of rescission that formally cancels the contract in writing during the cooling off period, which will mean you'll only generally forfeit the 0.25% deposit and you can move on to your next property. If you've liked this content, please like, follow, or subscribe on the channel you're watching on. Thanks.